Okay, guys, we are back with another Country Wayne skit review, and I think the writers are running out scripts, or whoever is turning around to write this stuff is running out scripts. I think what they did was they did fumble the ball when it came to Jocelyn, Ralphie, and Sade. Now they sit here talking about some, oh yeah, Sade is not even, Jocelyn's like, Sade is not even pregnant. Sade is not even pregnant. And Ralphie now, before the other day, he was like, that no, she can't be pregnant. I haven't slept with her since then. I haven't slept with her since then. And now, today, he's like, yeah, she is pregnant. And that is my child. That is my child. And Jocelyn told, oh, yeah, we're going to get a DNA test. Now we're going to turn this into a Mike and Sonny and Melissa type of thing or whatever have you. Because now she's talking about, oh, we're going to get DNA tests. First of all, we ain't doing shit. And I really do think Sade is pregnant. I really do think Sade is pregnant. But we ain't going to do shit. And then Ralphie talking about something, oh, and see, and this is what I said earlier on one of my last reviews, is that when you have a man that will allow a woman to plot and scheme against his baby, his unborn child, that's a problem. That's not a man. That's a simp. That is an issue. That is an issue right there. And because now it's like everybody want this J Diva, this Jocelyn, to be happily ever after, where she was a drug dealer, she was a queen pin, she was also a damn cartel killer, murderer. But yet it's still y'all really gonna make her the happy couple in this. Y'all, all the people in these skits, y'all gonna make her the happy couple. That's why I said I think y'all sitting here and y'all running out a script. Y'all running out, writers are running out of what ideas that they could come up with. Then you have her telling Ralphie she not sleeping in that baby making bed. You've been fucking in the bed the whole time. You've been running around behind Sade back with Ralphie. It was good for you then. It was good for you. Open up your legs then. Excuse me, guys. It was good for you. Cock open your legs then. It was even good for you when you got caught. Told myself, come on, let's go back and take a nap. Okay, it was good for you then. But you told us, oh yeah, I'm not sleeping in that bed. I'm not even going to be in that baby making apartment. Really? But Ralphie been sleeping with you in beds where every man slept with you in. We're going to talk about Ty. We're going to talk about that the damn dude, the damn coach assistant, whatever the fuck he did for the Falcons. It was a lot of men that you slept in your bed with, but Ralphie still slept in there with you. But now you are it's too good for you now. Oh yeah. But like I said, we're gonna see where this thing go, because the writers have screwed this up, talking about, oh yeah, I'm not sleeping in that bed that Sade slept. You've been fucking in that bed since, but while he had a girlfriend, you've been fucking in that bed since. But now is a problem. Now he needs to get a whole new bed. Now he needs to get a whole new apartment because it is a problem for you. That's why I said, and I'm sorry. I used to like J Diva in the beginning, and then when she started turning into this right here, I'm like, You walk around here with your pants all the way up, almost up to underneath your titties, okay? That they so pulled up there, and there's no styling at all. I'm sorry, y'all can say what y'all want to say. You put Jocelyn compared to Amber, there's no styling. There is no styling. But now all of a sudden, y'all running out of shit to do with them too. And then you got Amber sitting there catching that damn Shauna stealing the pie that she said, oh, I don't like that pie. That pie nasty. Maybe when your grandmother made it, it was better. But since you made it, no, it's nasty. Her fat ass was in there. I'm going to stop calling people fat. Her ass was in there eating that damn pie, eating all that damn pie up. And and Amber need to find out a way, because there's a way to fire her. And first of all, she's stealing. Put some cameras in there and show that she's stealing. That's immediately ground for dismissal. And you're not going against the contract that you can't fire her, but it will be immediately grounds for dismissal. Because when if she's gonna be the one that keeps tanking your business, oh no, she gotta go. She gotta go. And when Keisha and them was eating that pie, Keisha was like, this pie is what Amber? This pie is on point. But her, oh no, this is just horrible, horrible. And even when Amber told Danielle about Amber, Danielle was like, "Why don't you fire her, Amber? Why don't you fire her? I understand it might be in her contract, but fire her." And Danielle gonna show her how she gonna fire that damn lady. And it's crazy because this is what they made Amber into, and it makes no sense. And then Shara goes over there and waits outside to apologize to Big Back. Big Back, oh, I'm gonna go out there. I don't want her fake apology. I'm getting tired of them too. I'm getting tired of them too, because you made a big deal about the reason why yeah, my weight. Or you can talk about other people, but you can't take it when they talk about your weight. Then you know what? Stop talking about other people. Stop talking about other people. And I know, like, you guys was like, oh yeah, but Bethany is losing a lot of weight, and Ralphie is losing a lot of weight, and you could see it. Like Destiny said, I was raised that if you don't have nothing nice to say, you don't say nothing at all. So I'm not gonna say nothing at all, okay? Because at the end of the day, I don't have nothing nice to say. Because both of them act like they some prize. They do. Both of them act like they are the prize. Now Bethany's just jealous. She got insecure side and she's just jealous. She see that Larry got two beautiful black queens that he had as ex-wife, and then he got this big dumpster. And she looks at herself and say, why did he choose me? Because I guarantee Bethany was that size when Larry met him. And the reason why Larry chose you is because he wanted some security. Okay? He wanted something that, like when you told Larry that your ex-boyfriend came into town, and I think his name was James. Larry was like, James who? And then she's like, then when she said, oh, it was my ex-boyfriend. And Larry was like, okay. And so then she was like, oh yeah, he went to go visit my father, asking for money. He said, oh, that's broke James then. And she was like, well, I wanted to tell you because I didn't want you to feel some type of way. Larry started laughing. Like, no, I don't feel no type of way at all. At all. I do not. Larry, that episode, Larry started laughing. Like, I do not feel some type of way at all. And when he talks to Shara outside, it's a different, like, he could raise his voice at Shara, but then he don't raise his voice at Shara. He does it in this little flirting way. And I'm sorry, I don't like Bethany, but your ass ain't gonna be sitting out in that car talking to her that much, okay? Get your ass in here. I would went came to Larry, get your ass in here. Time to get in the house. Let Shara go. She dropped off the kids already. Let Shara go. But just because it's Bethany, I don't like Bethany. I sit there and laugh all the time. I entertain it. I'm sorry. I know I'm wrong, and I admit that I'm wrong, but I entertain it. And then it's like, then this whole thing with Brittany and J-Mo. Please stop this. They don't even make a good match. I'm sorry. They don't make a good match at all. But J-Mo loved them hood chicks. That's what Ernestine told him. You love them hood chicks. But they do not make a good match at all. I'm sorry. This girl ain't trying to come up from no hood. J-Mo at least trying to come up from the hood. This girl ain't trying to come up from the hood. Then you get mad because Melissa decorated his house? And then J-Mo sitting there lying, because that's what J-Mo do. He gonna continue lying. He gonna continue, like Ernestine told her. J-Mo's always gonna continue having other women on the side. It ain't gonna never stop. It ain't gonna never stop. And you ain't gonna stop him, Brittany, because you ghetto. You are truly ghetto. And he likes having a little ghetto here and there, but he also likes to have a woman that he could take out and be a little classy. You gonna always be the ghetto one. Okay? So, but I just don't like they don't have, to me, it's like it's a forced connection that's not there. Maybe if she turned her hair black again, and I could see her in a different light, but right now, it just seemed like it is a forced connection. And it's just not there. But J-Mo, Melissa father Deuce, he about to find out who shot J-Mo car up. Because when Brittany came down them stairs, he sat there and looked like, hold it. I think this shit was true. I really do think this shit was true. So I think he gonna find out who literally shot J-Mo car, and he gonna and yeah, it was true. It was true. And Trill gonna get his ass. He gonna get what's coming to his ass, and that's what. And Brittany daughter is gonna be without a father. Okay. So, but we gonna see how this all unfold. But this whole thing with Jocelyn and Ralphie, oh, I'm not sleeping in your bed because that's a baby making bed. You had no problems opening up your damn legs before in that same ass bed. But now Ralphie gotta get a new bed. Ralphie gotta get a new apartment. Ralphie gotta get her a ring. Ralphie got like this. Y'all fumbling the ball on this. Y'all really fumbling the ball. And I think the only reason why he actually admitting now that baby, that Sade, with Sade being pregnant and that baby is his, is that it will give him an end to always be in Sade's life. That's why I think that's why he's doing that. Because he wants an end to always be in Sade's life. Okay? And then she's sitting there talking about Sade might have been cheating too. Girl, you the only hoe on these skits. You the only hoe. Well, there's a couple of hoes. But you the only one. Between you, Sade, and Ralphie, you the only hoe in that little group. You and Ralphie. You and Ralphie. And Ralphie think that he's some surprise. He's like he's a prize, but we're gonna see. We are going to see. And it's a reason why his grandmother prefers for him to be with Sade than compared to being with you. His grandmother does not want Ralphie to be with Jocelyn. That's why she keeps calling Sade. Like, Sade didn't know that somebody had died and that there was a funeral. His grandmother called her and invited her there. Invited her there. Because she don't like Jocelyn. She do not like... And see, sometimes we got to listen to our elders. Because she don't like Jocelyn. I don't even think Grandpa liked Jocelyn. But she do not like her. So, but we're going to see how this all play out. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Talk to the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. And continue to leave your comments. I do truly enjoy doing these reviews for you guys. And I know y'all sit there and be like, Tasha curse a lot. She curses a lot. I do. And I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm at that age that that filter is gonna stay down. Okay? That filter is gonna stay down. It's like, that's why my blood pressure is literally 107/72. Okay? And that's because I say I say what's on my mind, and I say what I mean. I'm not sugarcoating to try to cover up people's feelings. When you get to a certain age, you don't do that shit. I'm sorry, you don't do it. And you don't have time to do it. I keep telling my husband, like, you need to let some of that shit go. Let it out. And you know what he told me? If I let it out, both of us ain't gonna be here. Okay? So then that's why I tell him, well, you keep that shit in there. And you keep drinking your hibiscus tea, because you keep that shit in there. Because he'll tell me in a minute, yeah, if I let it out, both of us ain't one of us not gonna be here, okay? But anyway, we sit back, we retire. I enjoy doing the skits. I enjoy actually connecting with people, especially when you guys leave your comments, and I see that you guys gave me a thumbs up on something and everything. I try to do more and more skits with my partner in crime, Patrick, but when we have a day like this, which was like, Georgia hyped all these people up to go get these generators, go get these flashlights, go get all these bags of salt, and we got just a coating of ice. That's what we got, a coating of ice. And these people talking about something. I saw this TikTok today, and the guy was over. I know this damn storm ain't late. Because y'all done sit here and had me go buy these generators and all this fucking ice, all this fucking salt, and the snow late. The snow coming late. But yeah, I was like, no, me and my husband did not do that. We sat there and we bought 2 bags of salt. And then we bought some holders to actually sprinkle it. Because I'm telling you now, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, because it wasn't going to be that. It wasn't going to be like, oh, we come from Jersey. We know, compared to what they got down here, we'll still have school tomorrow. Okay? We would still have school tomorrow. School would be open tomorrow, what we got down here. school would be open. Even in the Poconos, school would be open. Okay? School would definitely be open. But down here, they shut down the whole state. They shut it down, and they like, oh, because you know, I said this before. You know, Georgia only own one salt truck. They only own one salt truck. So you got a truck that actually because dispense salt, you will be making some money right here. Go to these counties and go ahead and do your contracts with them. You will be making some money for this. But anyway, guys, I'm about to go ahead and turn in for the night. I don't have no more the talks about this with Delicia and Shayla. Delicia told Shayla she cray for trying to be with a man that don't want her, and she talking about something. He gonna be the last man that's gonna be up in her. I'm like, it's been a day. It's been a day from hell, but it's been a day. Okay, and I just wish that you give us a couple of good skits that is not always so down. It's not always like what they're doing. Is you give us a couple of good skits. Like, for instance, when that party wrapped up with Amber and Anthony, and Anthony was talking about something. Well, Amber was saying how the guy had some nerve to talk about the salmon being salty and stuff, and Anthony was like, I know, babe, like, right, really, like, you don't got no business talking about my wife's salmon, my wife's food like that. And then he was like, but Amber, I saw you picking over that salmon, so I know you thought that salmon was salty to it. And Amber was like, yeah, I did, but I ain't gonna let him know. And then Anthony was like, well, you should have told me, because then I tried to eat all my salmon just to make a point, and now my head hurt, and shoot, I gotta take me some Advil or Tylenol, because now I feel like my blood pressure up. And they went laughing about it, and then he was like, but them biscuits and potatoes was good, they was on point. He was like, oh, she was like, oh, leave me alone. But and it just like them skits right there, it brings you back to smiling about the skits. It brings you back to like laughing about the skits. But the way they do it now, everything is just so distorted. I like to see when Larry and Shara interact with each other, because their interaction is so laughable. They laugh with each other. They sit there and you can see where Larry is just he's literally flirting, but in a laughable mode. But he's flirting with Shara every time he talks to Shara. He's flirting with her every time he talks to her. And I can't wait till he get to Montana for Lynette, because Lynette did tell him that door will always be open. So I want to know if he's going to walk through it. But I know Bethany going to go up there and show her ass. I guarantee you. She going to go up there and show her ass. But we'll see. But thank you guys for tuning into the Talk of the Table. I am Tasha. Continue to leave your comments. I love reading them, and I will talk about them when I'm doing my reviews and stuff. So continue to leave your comments. I love you guys as being a part of all the things that the reviews that we do. I love that about that it allows me to connect with you guys on so many different levels. So, but I want us to actually continue with the comments so we can always make this platform more. And then I don't know if you noticed or you saw that I've been actually doing some reviews on the court cases with the tenants. That shit, y'all gotta get caught up on that, because that shit is crazy. That shit is batshit crazy, okay? Well, thank you guys, and we're gonna keep this rolling.